want to second the motion for the second reading of this bill, shortly entitled Title by Registration Amendment Bill 2017. And in doing so, just to give support in terms of the intent, and that is to bring in line with the new piece of legislation which was passed earlier today, the whole process of land registration, responsible for managing the matter of ensuring that there is proper custody, proper recording of the lands, the titles, so that there is that improvement in the manner in which we do business in terms of land transactions, whether it is original issues of titles or transfers or subdivisions, because those things are of serious importance to the ongoing development of St. Kitts and Nevis. It is important, and I think the mover has spoken and made reference to the bill which was passed earlier today to establish a new office, a new department to deal specifically with lands. And over the years, Mr. Speaker, we hear of many complaints from persons involved in the real estate sector or industry, if you want to call it that, in St. Kitts and Nevis. It takes too long to get a title registration. It takes too long to get a transfer to engage, to ensure that the business of land dealings are handled efficiently. And I think this government, Mr. Speaker, has undertaken that mandate to ensure that we improve the efficiency in the way which government does business across the board in St. Kitts and Nevis. And this land registry and the title by registration bill is in fact to assist in that regard. The mover made specific mention of the transference of some responsibilities which hitherto belonged to or was placed in the Governor General's domain, and this has now been transferred to the domain or the portfolio of the Minister with responsibility for justice. And that is to keep matters within that ambit, because in the long run, the Governor General, he has his responsibilities. And it is clear that the age of the bill which is being amended would have made it necessary for the Governor General to be the person, but no, I think it is more efficient, I feel, Mr. Speaker, to have the Minister with responsibility for justice, who has oversight of the courts, who has the oversight of the office of the registrar, and now the new office or department which will be established to deal with matters at that level. And so it is, Mr. Speaker, that I am happy to support this bill and to wish it safe passage, because I think it will make a whole new, make a great difference to the way in which we deal with land matters in St. Kitts and Nevis. Today, earlier, we heard a lot of talk, and I think, by and large, coming from the opposition, tongue-in-cheek, because they could not, on the one hand, say it is their initiative, and then come in and begin to criticize the very thing which is their initiative. And it is something which does not speak well for us in the Assembly when we try to speak on two sides simply because we want to have a political effect. I think the object of sitting in Parliament is really to do the people's business and to make sure that whatever legislation we pass has positive benefits for the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. And I think, Mr. Speaker, when we combine the bill which was passed this morning, or earlier today, the land registry bill, with this bill, registration by title, or title by registration amendment, it will increase the efficiency and ensure that those people who have been complaining, the practitioners, the lawyers, the real estate agents, those people who want to sell land, those who want to buy land, that it will remove the kinds of impediments which they have been complaining against. So I want to support this bill, Mr. Speaker, and I think it's a new page in how we will want to do business in St. Kitts and Nevis. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.